I have just finished my 6 months of pregnancy. I'm now into the 7th month and the 3rd trimester already. It is crazy how quickly this pregnancy is going. But yes, in 10 weeks, we are going to have a little baby girl with us here in this house. So we are in the kind of preparing stage at the moment, trying to get everything ready and thinking about what we're going to need as parents again to a newborn. We have an 8-year-old daughter already, but it does feel like we're first-time parents again because it has been so long since our first baby was born and we're going back into it again with a newborn. But there are some things that we remember from before, mistakes that we made as first-time parents that we are going to try not to make this time round. But yeah, right now we are just preparing, and let's show you the room because there's been a few updates since the last time we filmed.
I personally remember buying way too much stuff that we didn't end up needing at all. So we try not to make that mistake again.
Yeah, we want to try and keep this like newborn period as minimal as possible.
Yeah.
So
A minimalistic pregnancy.
yeah, we've just gone for the essentials really.
And these are things that we consider to be essential because of the past experience.
So yeah, there are loads of baby products on the market, but there is one product that we actually really wanted and we have.
We ended up getting the world's smartest baby monitor. It does more things in one, so that's why I wanted to go for it. And we used the baby monitor so much before that it made sense to get the latest technology version. We're now 8 years in the future.
Yes.
Things have changed a lot since
Yeah.
our first baby, so we wanted to embrace that technology. So we've read a lot about this, but we haven't even got it out of the box yet, have we?
Oh no.
This is the Nanit baby monitor, the world's smartest. This is a baby band that the baby wears around their tummy, so it can track their breathing using amazing technology that I don't quite understand yet.
You have to read it.
Yeah, we're going to show it now. Oh, it's heavy.
Heavy. Hang on.
Very neatly packaged. No damage to the box, no?
No.
Good.
It is heavy though.
All
Much
right.
heavier than I anticipated.
What do you think about this, Poppy? Is it excessive? Is it not? So if we look at this, it says on the box here, crystal clear 1080p HD video, sleep tracking and guidance, sound and motion alerts, and breathing motion. And this one comes with the floor stand as well, so we will be placing it above the bed today to see how it looks.
So, I mean, we only have a small house, and we only had a small house originally as well when Story was first born. Yeah, it might seem excessive that we need such a elaborate baby monitor, but we used it so much. Even if, you know, you put baby to bed early, you close the door, and then you're just out there in the kitchen, but just, you don't want to keep coming in and opening the door and making noise. So having this, once baby is put to bed, that's it. You don't need to disturb or go in and check, because I know I'm going to constantly be checking, because I was with Story. You just, are they okay? Are they okay? All the time. So this will be perfect. So when I'm cooking our dinner in the kitchen, once baby's asleep, hopefully, I won't need to come back in the bedroom. So let's open it. Let's see.
The thing that I'm most excited about is how much of a technology jump this is forward. Sleep tracking is a thing that a lot of people do, even as adults. Sasha's got a ring that tracks her sleep, yeah, and it gives her like updates on how well she slept that night, how many hours of good rest you had,
Yeah.
and monitors that so you can figure out what you should be feeling during the day. And also, we used to vlog every single day when we had our first baby, so we captured a lot of moments, but most people don't do that. So I'm thinking this is a great way to capture those milestones that you will miss. For example, standing up in the crib the first time.
Yeah.
We missed that, but this records in full HD all the time and keeps track of those moments for you. So if it has a trigger moment where the baby stands up or makes a noise or says their first word, you can record that and you can use that for your personal memories as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So this is the moment. Sounds smooth.
Oh. Hopefully when she's here.
It's really nice packaging, isn't it?
Okay.
Well, it's actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be. That's really smart.
It is. I was imagining it to be bigger.
Yeah.
Because of the size of the box, I guess.
Well, this is going to fit perfectly then, isn't it? So it should go,
So this is the camera, well protected.
yeah, between the wall and the crib, I think maybe. I'm wondering if we can have it behind or in front. We'll see. once we've got it all
It's like
set up.
palm-sized.
Oh, that is cool, isn't it? Something else that is different from before, Sash, is we don't have to have a separate monitor. We can use our phones.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Oh, this is the stand. It's all
connected like
under
that.
there.
And there's another breathing band, which is for smaller sizes.
Am I getting it all out?
Yeah, let's get it out. Let's set it up. I like how they've done this. It's like
a snake.
Yeah. Well, let's try it and
It's gonna be too tall.
heavy. That's the heavy bit.
What's this for? Because this is like Gigantosaurus.
Baby monitor. Oh. Yeah, wall mounting optional.
So this is all looking very smart. We had to remove one of the posts to bring it down lower, but it fits neatly underneath our shelves and right above the bed, which looks very good. In the meantime, Story is helping with the baby band, aren't you? Do you understand how it works, Story?
Well, these diamonds and squares, they pick up in the camera and track the baby's sleeping and breathing.
Yeah. I'm guessing as these shapes move apart and together when baby's breathing, the smart camera will actually track that and give us some statistics on how well baby's sleeping.
Yeah.
How smart is that?
Kind of like this.
Good idea.
Okay, do you want to put baby in the crib?
Oh, there's already a child in here. Remove yourself.
Remove yourself. There's our baby. This child. Who's this child?
So the final step before we turn it on is to remove this little sticker. Who else feels weird about taking these special stickers off? I actually don't like doing it.
Why?
Because it's protecting the glass, isn't it? But
It's satisfying.
you like it, you like that feeling. All right, turn it on.
Okay,
Press that there. You should see a light.
here we are.
So it didn't take that long to finish the setup. We had to connect the camera to our Wi-Fi network, and that was pretty much it. The app did the rest. So we now have a live video feed of future baby. And it is very cool.
Yeah, it looks like I'm looking forward to using it and seeing it in action without actual real life baby in there. It'll be quite reassuring
Yeah.
to have, definitely. Like I said, you know, we're only going to be a very short distance away at all times, but still, you kind of want that to have that peace of mind, don't you?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's peace of mind, and
Yeah.
also having this camera now pre-baby, it's another thing to tick off the list. It's also going to be pretty cool to try out these cry detection and personalized alerts. If for whatever reason we don't hear baby crying ourselves, we've got this extra peace of mind that the camera will pick it up and alert us to that. It's also going to be very intriguing to see how these sleep insights can be used to make decisions during the day and to make baby's life as comfortable as possible. Embracing that technology is really, really interesting. And I'm pretty sure we'll find a way to utilize these care logs for feeding and for diaper changes. It feels like having almost like an assistant to help you out with some of the things you might miss. It's possible that being second-time parents might end up being easier this way.
Also, it's easily movable, you know, so if baby isn't in here, if it's in a bassinet, we've got a kind of portable bassinet under there, and it's in the living room, or if we've got a playpen set up somewhere else in the house, we can move this to wherever the baby is.
Yeah. It's
At
not
all
heavy.
times. No,
It's really
not.
light. This is pretty much the setup for now. We've got the camera, we've got the bed. We haven't actually shown this bed until now, have we?
No,
So
we haven't. This is just our little crib. They actually say you can have a baby in here up to 2 years, but I think that's way too
yeah,
what's the word?
too long.
It's too long. Yeah, as soon as they're kind of sitting up, you need to move them out of here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's got a mosquito net as well that goes over the top, which
yeah.
isn't here at the moment.
I'll get that.
There you go. It's not fully assembled, but for camera purposes, it's got a mosquito net.
Yeah.
It's like one of those cake coverers,
It
like,
is,
to
isn't it?
keep the flies away.
Luckily, we don't have any mosquitoes in this house.
No, we don't.
But if we did, we could cover with that.
Yes.
Weird to think there's going to be a little baby lying in there
Yeah.
very soon.
And one thing, this Nanit breathing band, this one is the small size, and it's 0 to 3. So we've actually been buying everything like first size 0 to 3. So we've got everything we need for for the first like 3 months
Yeah.
of baby's life here.
And the stuff that we didn't buy, we actually repurposed from Story, because this
Yeah.
nightlight was actually Story's one, wasn't
Well,
it?
yeah, there's a few things that Story's donated
Yeah.
to her baby sister. And I just want to quickly mention, so my like app that tracks the pregnancy, this month of pregnancy, baby's actually 40 centimetres. This is 40 centimetres, I just
No.
measured it.
What?
So this is actually the size of baby.
Put that in your tummy.
How?
Can't imagine
How? How is that fitting?
Is that
and
what
also, baby girl's still in the breech position, so her feet are like right down here.
So
Actually, yeah, because you know when I do that, when I sit up and my core clenches, you actually see like a kind of weird head shape. So maybe she was like that.
That is weird. I had no idea she would look that big
I know.
at this stage.
She's definitely, her feet are still down here, definitely. So
Oh, they
that
help
could
you
be her little head.
Visualise, eh? Oh, madness.
That's the size of baby currently.
I think this blanket was knitted by your mum as well, wasn't it? Crocheted by your mum, and that was
This is
Story's.
An actual blanket that we've got pictures of Story wrapped up in this when she was a baby in Portugal.
Let's try that.
And it was actually, my mum made this.
And then lay that on the top. That'll be cute.
Not that, I don't think she'll need a proper knitted blanket here, but there you go.
Oh, how sweet. Something else that we had for Story was a temperature gauge in her bedroom, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we don't have anything like that here, but the camera actually tracks not only the temperature of the room, but also the humidity of the room. I don't know who needs to know that information, but it's kind of cool that you got it.
Yeah, the temperature, I mean, yeah, you kind of have to keep track if you can't be in a too cold or too hot. So it's nice to know that they're at the right temperature. And I have bought some sleeping bags for baby, and they're like, they go by tog, you know, 0.5 tog, 1 tog, depending on what climate you're in.
Yeah.
So for here, I've got the 0.5, like the thinnest ones that you can get. And I think that goes up to like 25 degrees.
Yeah.
Room temperature, so that is good to know. You don't want the baby being too hot and stuff. So,
and also we bought this air conditioner so that we could stabilize the temperature in the room. So having the temperature written on the air conditioner and then seeing that it's true on the camera will be a nice little feature for us. And again, it just gives you that peace of mind that you're doing all the things that you're supposed to do as a parent. So yeah, for us, definitely having all of these technologies condensing down into one takes some pressure off of thinking if you've done enough or if you're doing too much. But as we said in the beginning, there are things that we know we will use a lot, and the baby monitor is definitely going to be one of them. So we've now got a 3-month supply of
nappies, diapers, and yeah, we've started to fill up the cupboards a bit. So we've got a whole shelf of swaddles. These are swaddles, like big ones, and then these are burp cloths and feeding bibs and things like that, or you know, just covers. Like if we're out and it gets a little bit chilly, you can put just a very thin muslin. In here we've got a whole shelf of wipes and a carrier. This is it's a mesh baby carrier. And then we've got, this is the sleeping bags that I was talking about. So these are like the 0.5 tog little sleeping bags.
They're cute.
Those things.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, Story slept in these all the time. Even after she was walking, she was still in these.
Yeah, I think she enjoyed the comfort of being wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
It's a nice feeling.
Yeah, and we've got some socks and scratch mitts.
Yeah, I remember those would be essential, weren't they?
Yeah, socks and scratch mitts. What else did we buy?
We even got a 3-month supply of baby formula over there, because we're a vegan family, so getting baby formula is difficult because most is dairy based, isn't it?
Yes.
And you intend to try breastfeeding, but
but my experience of breastfeeding is not great. So it didn't work with Story. I managed like the first 2 weeks, and we had to switch to formula because she was losing weight and things weren't going very well. So in preparation for that possibility of it happening, and knowing that we can't get the formula here on the island, we've got a 3-month supply ready to go.
We actually imported it in from Australia, so that is like the best quality vegan plant-based formula you can buy, and if anything it will supplement breastfeeding.
Nappies again Yeah, maybe we need to write up some little labels of what's in each cupboard. You know, you see people doing these fantastic nursery tours. This is ours, a cupboard.
Just a cupboard.
Oh, we've got a change bag.
Yeah, that's good. That actually turns into kind of like a tent when you open it out sideways, so baby might...
This bit at the back, you can lay the baby in it. It like expands like this. So you, like if you're out and they want to play or lay down, or you just don't want them to be on the floor, you can actually put them inside the bag.
Baby in a bag. So we're out for a late afternoon walk, taking our dog Poppy down by the beach. She's right over there already, super fast. It's nice to be breathing all of this sea air, knowing that somehow it's going to end up in that baby.
Yeah.
Nice. Natural start, eh?
Yeah.
If any of you want to check out the link for that baby monitor, it's super easy to get it here in the Philippines because they sell it on Shopee. So I'm going to put the Shopee link down there. That's where we got it from.
Yeah.
What else do we need to buy? What's the last thing we need to get before the end of all this? Car seat.
Oh, a car seat, yes.
That's on the cards. So we'll let you know what we get later when we finally figure that out.
We're not getting, this is one of those things that we bought last time and we're not even going to bother with this time, is a proper pram or like a proper pushchair.
Yeah.
Because we got one before and we barely used it, and it was just hassle having it. And here, where we are in the Philippines here, the pavements aren't set up for a pushchair or a pram.
Yeah, even one of those all-terrain vehicle prams which we had, it was just such a hassle to bring out with you, and we had to force ourselves to use it. So we're definitely eliminating that from our list of things that we learned from our being first-time parents to now 8 years later. I definitely think that we will be buying another one of those big backpacks, or seeing if we can find Story's old one.
Yes.
We lost it, we didn't know where it went for years, but we think we might be able to get that back.
I mean, we might go into this and get home with baby and be like, oh, we haven't got this.
Yeah.
But if that happens, then we can just order it when we need it.
We're bound to forget something, but I think that's one of the main things about being a parent, is you're never truly ready. You just have to do it.
You have to just go with the flow,
Just commit, and then once the baby's here, you figure it out. You figure out what you didn't need and what you did. Just when you think you got everything sorted, they grow up a month and everything changes.
Exactly, and it happens so quickly as well, and it goes so fast.
Yeah.
Like with Story, we had so many clothes, like newborn clothes, 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, and obviously you need them, but we had way too many. Like I think there was like some even vests and baby grows and stuff that she never even got to wear.
Yeah.
So we've definitely kind of kept that on the lower end of things, and like kind of just got the essentials for now, and we'll buy what we need when we need it as we go along.
It's also a new country for us.
Yeah.
Raising a baby in a completely different climate, so whatever we thought we might need from last time might not even apply this time around. So we'll slowly figure it out, and you'll see that journey as we film our new journey as second-time parents. Here in the Philippines this time.
Yeah. Obviously, one major difference this time round with this pregnancy and this baby's arrival is that we will have Story with us, our 8-year-old, and she will be a massive help. I think the whole experience is going to be really great for her, and she's super excited to have a little sister on the way. And I think we will be putting her to use. You know, she can be the diaper changer and I'm sure there's going to be lots of little jobs that Story can join in on and be part of this journey. I'm still feeling really good in the pregnancy, or now I'm in the 3rd trimester. I'm starting to go back to having some naps during the day. I think they call the 2nd trimester like the honeymoon period. It's like the sweet spot of being pregnant, and I've kind of gone out of that now, and I'm back into the kind of feeling tired, having some backache if I sit for too long, or if I'm on a chair that doesn't have a back, you know, I need to kind of lean against something. And I've kept up my antenatal appointments here on the island, and everything's good. I'm really enjoying pineapple at the moment, but I wouldn't say that was a craving, just a really nice fruit that I'm enjoying. Waiting little girl's arrival. And on that note, I'm going to end the video. Joe and Story are over there exploring some rock pools at low tide, and then we're going to wander back to the house and prepare dinner. So that's it from us. Hope you've all had a lovely day. Hope you've enjoyed this and you've learnt something new, maybe. Don't forget to check out the links below for things that we've mentioned in this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.